Good morning, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to sit down with me today for coffee and the Word. That time each morning that we examine a small portion of God's Word and then we apply it to our lives so we can become a little more like Jesus today than we were yesterday. Grab that mug and let's get going. We talk about a small portion. Mark 5:36 says, "Don't be afraid, just believe." The presence of fear does not mean that you don't have any faith. Fear visits everyone. Even Christ was afraid. Mark chapter 14, verse 33. But make your fear a visitor and not a resident. Hasn't fear taken enough? Enough smiles? Enough chuckles? Enough restless nights or exuberant days? Meet your fears with faith. Lucado says, "Do what my father urged my brother and me to do." Summertime for the Lucado family always involved a trip from West Texas to the Rocky Mountains. Think purgatory to paradise. My dad loved to fish for trout on the edge of the whitewater rivers, yet he knew that the currents were dangerous and his sons could be careless. Upon arrival, we'd scout out the safe places to cross the river. He'd walk us down the bank until we found a line of stable rocks. He was even known to add one or two to compensate for our short strides. As we watched, he'd test the stones, knowing if they held him, they'd hold us. Once on the other side, he'd signal for us to follow. "Don't be afraid," he could have said. "Trust me." We children never needed coaxing. But we adults often do. Does a fear of river run between you and Jesus? Then cross over to him. Believe he can. Believe he cares. Does the path ahead look uncertain or even frightening? Maybe this image will help. When a father leads his 4-year-old son down a crowded street, he takes him by the hand and says, "Hold on to me." He doesn't say, "Memorize the map," or "Take your chances dodging the traffic." Or, "Let's see if you can find the way home." Listen, the good father gives the child one responsibility: hold on to my hand. He says in Psalm 139 and verse 5, "You go before me and follow me. You place your hand of blessing on my head." Be blessed and have a grace-filled day.